I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm a coach who helps people professionally in a variety of different ways. I used to work in search, did it for a hell of a long time, helped a lot of people find work, and now I coach people into new roles. I want to talk with you about the big final interview blunder I keep seeing happen time and again, and it's awful. Now, let me explain how it's set up. You get the contact. It's a call, it's an email, it's some message that lets you know you're going back for the final. And you feel you've got this locked up. You're going back for the final. But you forget one thing and don't do the second. The thing you forget is that you're still competing. And as such, you're competing against other people, or the idea that there's someone else out there who can do this better than you. And as a result, I don't want to say you coast into it, but you're not as well prepared as you could be. You need to always remember that you're competing for roles, and when you get that contact about scheduling the final interview, ask them how many other people are they inviting back. This way you know. And even if they tell you no one, it's just you, I've seen so many situations where people still get turned down and they go back to square one to interview. So that's reminder number one. Now here's the big one. The big one is that you spend no time reviewing your previous interviews. And it's not just simply for what your answers were, because that's easy. But the hard thing to admit is that there were rough edges that occurred previously. And they're still on that, and you're thinking they're past it. They are not past it. They are in a position where they're still evaluating and assessing and trying to figure out if they can get through those issues, and you're okay enough to hire. And that's a weird concept, I know, but trust me, I've been in so many situations where issues surfaced on the first or second interview, and here they are with the senior exec, and the person gets turned down for them. So I want to remind you that you need to proactively address these in your conversation with them, and be prepared to answer questions that might surface. And you can acknowledge it by saying, in an earlier round, someone asked me a question that kind of seemed like they wanted me to talk this way, but I went down a different path. Let me tell you exactly what I've done. And that becomes one way and one type of scenario. Another one is you don't have much experience with it, where you can say to them, look, I don't have a lot of practical experience with that particular skill or that type of situation. But since being here, what I've done is, and then go into some of the homework that you've done to more fully understand what that scenario, what that technology, what that experience might be like. And you can say, I'm not going to be expert walking in, but with practice I can be, because I've taken the time to understand what's needed given your environment, and I've gone to the drawing board to learn. Remember, this is going to surface, and if it doesn't surface because they asked you a question, I want you to bring it up so that this way it's not untested, it's not unaddressed. So I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you found this helpful. My website is thebiggamehunter.us. Go to the site and go exploring. There's a lot in the blog to help you. There are courses that you can order that will help you in a variety of different ways as well. And in addition, you can schedule time for one-on-one coaching with me. You can schedule time to ask me questions. I would love to help. Last thing I want to say, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter, and follow me on YouTube. Just click the small icon on the lower right and you'll be following me on the platform. Have a terrific day and be great.